Generative AI in marketing. In this video, I'll explain how generative AI revolutionizes marketing and will continue to do so. Let's briefly introduce these important tools. We're in 2024, and it's clear to everyone now that paying for advertising on social media and traditional media is not only no longer enough, but it's also not the most effective technique. Years ago, people used to talk a lot about influencers. Nowadays, it's a media agony. Today, we're talking about content creators, and if you hadn't noticed, we've all become content creators. Social media and smartphones democratize content creation, making it accessible to all whether we like it or not. And that's why there are more and more content creators on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn who produce entertainment for millions of people. Today, creating content is not just a pleasure, it's a must. And so today, content creators can no longer be just those who were once influencers. Today, everyone is becoming a content creator, from large companies to small entrepreneurs to individuals. Whoever doesn't create content is bound, whether they like it or not, to become more and more irrelevant. And when we think about content creators, we shouldn't just think about those purely entertaining contents, but we should remember that today these contents are also a way to promote products and services. Today we're at war for your attention, for my attention, for the attention of all users. So even to promote a company, a product, a service, advertising is no longer enough. The buzzword has become infotainment, which means the ability to inform while entertaining, educate and entertain to win, capture audience attention for effective communication. The game is yours when you can do both at the same time. A few years ago, we used to talk about promoting culture, or rather, educating people. Instead of just advertising, we wanted to tell unique and relevant stories to our potential customers so that they could truly understand what we had to offer. Creating content that can grab attention and therefore inform and entertain at the same time is the cornerstone of modern marketing. And it is precisely thanks to this premise that we can understand why generative artificial intelligence is literally revolutionizing marketing. Generative artificial intelligence is all about generating new content in the form of audio, text, video, images. And it's not just about making content creation automatic, but also about making it better and more accessible. Doesn't the alarm bell ring for you? Because if content creation becomes even more accessible, then this trend of content creators can only intensify. I often hear people wondering if the advent of generative artificial intelligence will lead to a flattening of originality and therefore in the production of these contents, and if as a result it won't be generative artificial intelligence itself to dampen the trend of content creators. Actually, the consequence is exactly the opposite. In other words, creating amazing content will become more and more accessible to everyone, so everyone will create more and more amazing content, and those who don't will become increasingly irrelevant. Don't be deceived. We've chosen, join this revolution or be mere spectators. Make your choice wisely. We're all part of this revolution. You can decide if your voice will be heard or if you'll become irrelevant. I understand that my words may seem harsh, but this is my honest opinion based on a constant analysis of technology, particularly AI. AI is revolutionizing marketing, particularly content creation strategies and techniques, from generating images using tools like Midjourney or DALL-E, to generating videos using tools like Pika and Runway, to generating text using tools like GPT or Bard, to generating video avatars using tools like HeyGen. When it comes to audio generation, tools like the 11 Labs are vital. They can be used individually or connected via APIs, enhancing automation and creating generative AI content on a large scale. This increased level of automation enables efficient and scalable creation of generative AI content. The impact of these tools is not only on automation, but also on the quality of the output. I often hear people say that using these tools leads to a loss of creativity. However, practical feedback indicates that human-AI collaboration yields more creative outcomes. Speaking of that, I want to tell you an anecdote. About 10 years ago, I was in China, where I lived for a year. And during this time, I got a close look at the construction of a huge shopping mall. The idea was to recreate a European Renaissance style for this project, and the Chinese company in charge commissioned some Italian architects for part of the design. What surprised me was seeing that, from a technical point of view, it was actually the younger guys, probably just out of university, who were doing the work. They knew the technicalities and technologies needed to create a high-quality project very well. It was surprising to see that the architect who was supposed to be the project leader with the most seniority wasn't really capable of using the most advanced tools and therefore couldn't complete the project independently. Yet his contribution was crucial because those young architects, only when guided by the more senior architect's experience, were able to produce better results. Similarly, a solo architect can't achieve the usual exceptional results he's used to without collaboration, even the most experienced one. I've seen this pattern in many other occasions. I remember a few years ago, when I worked for a consulting company, there was an occasion where we were in an Agnoni room shortly before presenting the project to a client. There was little time, and the partner who was following the project also started tinkering with Excel and presentations to put together the analysis and slides for the presentation. The partner's slides were of poor quality and not as effective as expected in conveying the information and insights the client anticipated. In the same way, though, the best projects were always the ones where a partner guided the analysis and carefully selected the insights to include in the presentation made by skilled younger professionals, more adept in technology and understanding tool technicalities. These examples, seen in multiple fields, show the collaboration between humans and AI. Humans manage creativity while AI supports its execution. This highlights the natural partnership between humans and artificial intelligence, where humans become creative managers and AI serves as a supporting tool. Human creativity is crucial in shaping and articulating the vision of valuable content, ensuring effective and efficient communication. It plays a vital role in creating content that resonates with the audience and achieves the desired impact. The clarity of our vision influences the quality of output from collaborators or AI. Effective communication is key to achieving this outcome. And mind you, this doesn't mean that the more technical professionals will disappear. Whoever embraces these tools will be able to generate captivating and valuable content. But generative artificial intelligence in marketing isn't limited to automating and improving the quality of the content we are accustomed to. However, it also creates a new category of entertainment and content. I'm talking about avatars powered by generative artificial intelligence. These avatars can represent a brand, or they can be virtual influencers. They can be an extension of a character from a book or a movie. They can even become assistants, customer care assistants, technical support assistants, sales assistants, or assistants for internal support. These avatars allow for an interaction that was previously unknown, because not only can they produce videos of themselves, animated or photos, or texts and posts that reflect their most unique style, but they can also be made available 24/7, 7 days a week, within a chat on Telegram, on WhatsApp, or directly on the GPT store of OpenAI. Without even writing a single line of code, you can create a custom configuration of GPT that maybe is an avatar representing our brand or our favorite character, and that gives our users a truly unique experience. These avatars are a chance to create a truly consistent communication across all channels. Through Avatar's Instagram, using services like Leonardo, you can create and post consistent images of Avatar in different contexts to create a consistent narrative over time. On the Avatar's Twitter or Facebook channel, you can post updates written directly by the Avatar, with its own style and point of view, in a very simple way by asking GPT to do it, or in a more elaborate way, refining a real large language model on representative data of that avatar in order to create a real clone of it. Using HeyGen, you can automatically create daily or weekly videos of the avatar to inform and entertain your audience, and then publish these videos on popular platforms like TikTok or YouTube. And the avatar would always be available to entertain users with one-to-one conversations in text form, or with audio messages on mobile applications or other messaging applications. Avatars can tell insights behind a character in the style of that character, or they could promote products and services by telling them in a funny and completely new way. AI enables avatars to assume multiple forms for an omnichannel experience, thanks to generative artificial intelligence. For those who want to dig deeper, it's now possible to create multi-agent simulations where avatars interact in a digital world, enriching themselves with mutual experiences. This shapes new entertainment experiences. Thanks for watching.